Okay, welcome to this week's episode of the Friday Five. I'm Ben Rosart, joined this week by second baseman McKinsey Thorpe from the Concordia softball team. Thank you so much for being with us, McKinsey. And we have 5 questions for you, so we're going to delve right into it. My first one, do you have any superstitions or pregame rituals that you'd be willing to share?
Yeah, so been at Concordia for 4 years. It'll be my 5th year. And I think one superstition or thing I have, I think every game day is I go out to second base and I write something in the dirt. And it's never been something consistent. It's always been something that I write personally, that's personal to me, that I concentrate on that game, or some word of affirmation for myself. And it's something that I've stuck to since I was a freshman, and it's helped me kind of stay in the moment in the game and stay connected to being like confident, have courage, be bold. So just words along those lines.
Who are some of the people that have inspired you and motivated you, maybe when things were going great or when you were struggling at times?
Yeah, I think the coaching staff at Concordia is just amazing. Chris and Rose have really pushed me to outside my box since freshman year, and they've really pushed me past where I thought I could go as an athlete and as a softball player, and even just as like an individual myself. So I give a lot of credit to the coaching staff because they have pushed me and they have given me this opportunity to compete at this level and continue to compete at this level.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I've noticed that when you're in the batter's box as a left-handed hitter, you have a unique style and you make a lot of contact. So I'm curious, it kind of reminds me of Ichiro Suzuki to a certain extent. I'm curious if you watched a lot of him growing up or any other similar type baseball players with that slap style, very aggressive in the batter's box.
Yeah, well, I grew up with an older brother, and my dad was a big baseball fan, and he tried to teach me softball, but I think he had a little baseball twist to it. So I think growing up, just being an avid sports fan, avid baseball fan, I kind of took baseball's hitting approach a little bit, and just that way, and kind of taking that into my own style, because being a lefty, it is unique and it's different. So any way that you can kind of be aggressive but also be a little different, it throws people off, and especially the infield if they don't know what you're expecting.
And you're an infielder on defense, so you know that very well. Absolutely great.
Yes.
Can be
Yes.
an advantage either way. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Another question I want to ask you now, what's your dream job? And can you tell us a little about your major as well?
Yeah, so this past May, I graduated with a degree in business administration with an emphasis in sports management and a minor in coaching. Yeah, it's a lot. But then this fall, I started the master's program for coaching and athletic administration, which is something that I kind of decided midway through my undergrad that I wanted to do. And Crystal and Rose kind of pushed that on me, saying that, this is the kind of career that they could see me in. And I kind of took it, and I was agreed with them that this was something that I wanted to do. And so I think down the road, I would love to work in athletics, either at the high school or college level. It's just been a passion of mine, and being with other athletes and being an avid sports fan.
I think you're definitely on the right path, McKinsey. That would be a great opportunity. A lot of different ways that you can, serve and help others in different ways. In particular, I think you're definitely on the right track with that. I also want to ask you for our 5th question. How has Concordia made an impact on your life, in particular, since you first stepped on campus?
Yeah, stepping on campus was a long time ago, but it's exciting seeing the freshmen move in this week and seeing how that was me a couple years ago. But I think that the best part about Concordia is like the competitive atmosphere, and other athletes really support each other, and we're really rooting for each other, and we want each other to win at the highest level. So I think just being able to host regionals, host super regionals, that has been a really huge blessing for us and has allowed us to succeed on the softball field.
Great answers. Thank you so much for your time, McKinsey Thorpe, second baseman on the Concordia University Irvine softball team. And good luck down the line. Maybe we'll be calling you Coach McKinsey in a few years.
Okay, yeah.